learn. Today, we're going to be talking about Unit 5, driving in the neighborhood. I need you to drive like you live here. And if you don't drive like you live here, you're not really going to have that personal connection, kids walking by, animals walking by, people working on your yard. So this will definitely help you. So put in those questions. Let's keep going. What are we going to do today? You're going to learn how to make right turns safely. You're going to learn how to make left turns safely. You're going to learn some of the risks being in a neighborhood, and you're going to learn about the SEE to be safe: search, identify, and execute. So we want you to be safe drivers. This is why you're enrolled in the driver's education program. This is why we're all here. And this is why I decided to sign up to teach driver's ed. Okay, let's talk about risk in neighborhoods. I need you guys to put questions in. All of you are on camera, so put your questions in. So what are some of the risks in neighborhoods? We have other cars who don't care about you, who don't care about kids. They're just trying to cut through the neighborhood. So all of you notice you've seen cars that drive by real fast. School buses, they have one thing to do: to ensure the safety of kids. Most of you take school buses. You're in high school. You take buses. That's your best friend. So what I need you to do is understand that school buses are trying to be as safe as possible. They're yellow. They have blinking lights, and then they have a stop arm. Cyclists, more people are riding bikes today, particularly with e-bikes. You have a lot of people who are older riding e-bikes. You have a lot of kids under 12, 13 who are riding e-bikes, and it's great. But also it's really dangerous because those e-bikes have instant torque. And if you're not careful, you're going to end up hitting someone, or they're going to dash out in front of you. So you really have to be aware. Children are unpredictable. You have little brothers and sisters. They're going to pull in behind you when you're backing up. They're going to pull in front of you when you're pulling in. So you need to have that talk with your little brother or sister. They're happy to see you. They should be, Jake. You're their big brother, right? They should be, Jack. You're their big brother. You're their hero. So what does this mean? You have that talk with your little brother or sister and say, listen, when you see me coming up, just wait on the porch. And as soon as you see me put in park, then you can run out and give me a hug, because that's real. Pets and their owners. We all have dogs. We all have cats. We all have animals. When you come home, your pet has been at the house all day. They know the sound of your car. They are excited to see you. You've got to tell your parent, whoever's there at home, don't let the dog out until the car is stopped. I got to look around, make sure there are no strangers, little kids walking by, because little kids love dogs. Strangers may not love dogs. Okay? So you got to really be aware. Hey, how are you doing today? Enjoy it. So again, put in your questions in. Put your first, middle, last name. Okay? Telling me you're here is not telling me anything. Put your first name, middle name, last name, and date of birth. Thank you. I always do that, standard procedure. So we see pictures of little kids going to school, coming home. Yes, I do. How are you doing? You see people walking pets, okay? And they're walking the pet to get out. Pets should always be on the leash. If a pet is not on the leash and they see another dog, they may be scared. They may rush toward the dog, okay? You see a crossing guard on adult. Little kids will run out. So you, as a driver, you need to be covering that brake. Okay, school buses. What are the risks? Children may think about getting out of school but not being safe. Children may be walking in the street but not on the sidewalk. These are the things you should expect. If you don't expect it, you're daydreaming. Children may be playing near a bus. When a bus comes, they see their friends. Hey, I drew a dinosaur today. And they're running out across the street right in front of you, totally oblivious. You have to be the bigger adult. Hey guys, how are you doing? We're talking about driver's education. Put your questions in. So you have to be the adult right now. Driving does not make you guys an adult. Got to remember, I'm talking to people under 21, under 18. You're not an adult. You have to work, establish yourself, graduate from high school, graduate from college, move out on your own, take care of your own bills and responsibilities, right? I appreciate the super chat. That's awesome. Let's make it happen. Okay, let's keep going. So children may arrive late for the bus or cross the street without looking. We all been on the bus before. We're all excited. Your friends, you get to sit in the back of the bus or in front, get to bounce up and down. It never gets old because I used to coach at the high school and college level. Okay, so remember, type in something you learned about the bus. Every single one in here, type something in. Ben, Logan, Jaron, Jake, everyone in this virtual class, type in something you learned on what I just went over. Right now, go ahead and do that. I'm going to see if you're really paying attention because I'm not going to be talking to myself. I want to make sure all of you are learning. I want to make sure you understand because one day you're going to save someone's life. Bus is a yellow. Camden, come more strategic than that. We know they're yellow. I want to make you work harder. I want to turn up the temperature. Camden, you got to come better than bus is a yellow. We know this. So I'm going to make you work. I like what Benjamin said. You got to watch out for kids. Okay? Camden, come on with intelligence. I really want to make this class outstanding. And let's step it up. Okay? It's really important. Try to wash, nicely and keep it good. It's all good. I appreciate that. Okay, so we got to be aware of buses. Early on, when you were a little kid, 2 or 3 or 4, you stop, you look both ways. But kids don't do that. They don't at all. They'll just run out, okay? And you can see the kid, or they might not see you. Okay, I asked you to put in what you learned. I'm moving forward. Okay, flashing yellow lights. The bus is preparing to stop or load or unload kids. You have to stop 20 feet, okay? It's safety. And there are a lot of parents there. They'll take a picture, they'll video you, they'll come out and say, listen, my kid is on there. Why are you speeding through the neighborhood? And then they'll be on Facebook Live, videoing your reaction and blowing you up to the public, okay? So let's just be real. If you come in stupid and ignorant, you have a problem. And then they're gonna call the police and video and say, listen, this kid saw me, he put up his middle finger. I'm just saying, he put up his middle finger. He saw the kid and he went around on the grass. You're going to get arrested, bro, because they're going to take a picture of your license. If you don't already know, they're license plate readers in your community, right? So you might as well just chill. Do you want to make enemies in your neighborhood or do you want to make friends? Type in what you want. Do you want to make enemies or friends? I hope all of you say friends. Okay, so if you're that kid who leaves late for school, speeding through the neighborhood, neighbors know who you are. There are Ring doorbells. There are security cameras. Almost every single house today has a Ring doorbell or security cameras. I see a lot of friends, but I don't see a lot of people typing friends, right? You're like, this is supposed to be driver's ed. This is driver's ed. We're talking about school bus safety. We're talking about you flying through the neighborhood like you own it, but you don't. No one owns the neighborhood. It's community. It's public. I'm really trying to be passionate and help you guys understand this. Because if you drive fast through the neighborhood, people are going to be watching you. They're going to watch you. Yeah, I saw that kid in that red truck. You riding your dad's red truck. He was going about 30. You weren't going that fast, but you were going 30. Speed limit's 25. They were going really fast. And then my daughter came out running to the bus. And this kid kind of swerved. You didn't swerve, but you know what I'm saying. People make up stuff. So you got to be careful in that. Right? Let's keep going. Red flashing lights, extended stop arm. You have to stop. Children will be getting on or off. When they see that light, the bus driver is going to say, look both ways. And they're checking mirrors. And then if you blow those reds, you can take your life in your own hands. Drivers must stop at least 20 feet in the back or 20 feet in the front. If there is no divider between the vehicle and bus, you have to stop. If you want to get 3 points and a citation for $250, go ahead. That's going to wreck your license. That's going to wreck your level 1. You won't be seeing me for level 2. You won't be taking your road test at 16. You don't believe me? My segment 2 class, 2 classes ago, got a phone call. Hey, so-and-so is not eligible to take the class. I'm like, what? They got a citation. I'm like, oh. So there's always one kid. It's called the kryptonite quotient. You're young, you think nothing will happen to you, you think you can break the law, run down the hallway, be on your cell phone, not follow the rules, and all of a sudden, you get in trouble. Yeah, he got arrested today. They came into school. And it will happen. So let's keep going. All right, school zones. What are the risks? Distracted children, distracted parents. Parents aren't thinking about you. They don't care about you and you're late to school. They don't care about you and you got a quiz and a geography test coming up and calculus too. They don't care. Bye, Mom. I love you. Hey, honey, you forgot your 50 cupcakes. Oh, yeah. They run across the street. You have parents distracted. You look both ways. The lady in our neighborhood texts me. There's Landon. Landon, I'm using you as an example. Just joke. Landon, that kid. I looked his dad's Facebook up. He's an art teacher. Yes, okay, because Landon, I know you're smiling, man. I can draw too a little bit, Landon. But I saw his dad, and I asked for a friend request, but his dad didn't accept it because your dad doesn't know the lady, right? But neighbors will associate you with a bad kid because you drive fast, or a good kid because you follow the law. They don't even know you. So you really got to be careful. That's why you as a teen in early 20s, you're wilding out, and then people are making judgments on you. You can be the perfect, ma'am or sir, you don't know me. I'm the perfect person. All right, let's talk about school zone safety and legal driving. Okay, legal driving. Speed limit is never more than 25 miles an hour in a school zone. Why? Dangerous area, school buses coming in, parents coming in, young drivers coming in. End of the day, everyone's drag racing to get out, running me over, running the principal over to get to mom and dad, and they're flying because they got to pick up their son or daughter at the elementary. Real true. Many school zones through the state are monitored by speed cameras. Yes, they're watching you. The flock cameras, if you don't believe me, type it in, flock camera. Okay, license plate reader camera. Type it in if you don't believe me. They're all over. And put a link in there. So you know I'm not just saying some stuff. Okay? So these flock safety cameras are there for one, safety. And that's all I want to say. Okay? They're noticing patterns and trends. Yeah, we see that red truck again. Landon, we saw the red truck go through the neighborhood. We saw the red truck on the main road. We saw the red truck go into the sub. And we saw the red truck park. Landon, you were fine. Someone's trying to say you were driving crazy and wilding out. No, they were confused. So that camera can prove you guilty or prove you innocent. Okay, let's keep going. Bicycle wrist. If you ride a bike, put bike into the chat. Come on, I'm trying to get energy. If you ride a bike, cameras are ideal for users needing small, efficient solutions. Okay, if you ride a bike, put a bike in. Right? Most of you are under 21, 18. You're riding the bike. You don't drive every day. Oh, Camden, you got that e-bike. Camden, brand name. Put the brand name on the e-bike in. And if you have an e-bike, put e-bike in. That's a whole nother story. And this is new for me. Like last year, I wasn't talking about e-bikes, but now we had to have that conversation. Okay? If you have a bike or if you have an e-bike, some of you, okay? I know the name of my bike if I have one. I know how long the range is. Cameron, type in the range. How long is the range? He's the president. Okay, that's all I think about. Pretty far. Is that 20-mile range, 30, 40? Give me a range if you remember or look it up. New bike riders may not be as steady. Okay, little kids, and then you have people 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. People are living a long time. You got grandma on an e-bike. She's flying, doing 30 on the sidewalk. You're like, Jetson's the brand name. Okay, that's cool. Try to find a range of it. It's a great talking point. Okay. Hey, do your parents ride e-bikes? If they do, put yes. Does your mom and dad, do they ride e-bikes? Because when your mom and dad retire, oh, honey, let's get some bikes. Like, Mom, you're about to hurt yourself. Dad, you're about to fall. You barely can walk. It's okay. I'm going to ride with my wife. And there are couples riding down the streets. You've seen them. They got helmets on. They sideways. They riding down the road. Barely can hold on. You've seen it. Okay. Riders may be playing in the street and not paying attention. So you got to watch for these little kids. Now you got to watch for mature adults. Let's not say elderly. That's disrespectful. Mature adults. Oh, 20 to 50 miles? Hey, I would get to school, get back home. Okay, if it's in the summer, I ride it to work. I'm not mad. Okay, but motorists are very crazy. All right, let's keep going. That's a good little e-bike. All right, let's keep going. Bikes, safety, and legal driving. You may not pass closer than 3 feet. Okay, 3 feet. May not pass any closer. They have a right to the lane. Must yield to bicyclists operating lawfully at the crosswalk. Now we see the little girl on the ground. She lost balance. Her front tire hit a sewer cap. She flipped. You saw her fall down. Failing to yield a right-of-way for a bicyclist, which may result in a crash, is a $1,000 fine and 3 points. And then, of course, you got the cameras in your neighborhood. Ring doorbell is a brand name. How many of you have Ring doorbell? If you have Ring doorbell, put yes. If you have a Ring doorbell, okay, I see Marshall. No, yes. Come on. If you have Ring doorbell, Grace, yes. All right. If you have Ring doorbell, that is a brand name. Cameron said, no, I don't have no Ring doorbell. Right? But that's a brand name. You can get a no-name security camera, hook it up yourself. I have cameras. My son is like, Dad, you got a high profile video. You need to go ahead and get cameras. So I'm like, stop. I don't need a camera. But I started thinking like, maybe I do need a camera. Okay? Right? So people have that for safety. Okay, let's keep going. Type in what you learned first about the bikes and little kids. Come on, type it in. Type in what you learned. Let's go. Type in what you learned. A billing system they don't need. Okay. I'm learning. Camden, I'm learning. How come Mr. Roy is talking to me more than anyone else? He trying to make this day go fast. Come on, Marshall. Marshall, you on the Ring doorbell? You got security camera? Yes? Type in the name of it. I'm making you guys think. I don't know. My parents just got it. Some guy put it in. And, you know, it shows you who's riding at night. When people come in the morning, you know, those loud people. It's a camera thing. Okay, I'm learning. Right? I'm learning. So we're talking about little kids. We're talking about seniors on those e-bikes. Elderly, yield. Yes. Okay, come on now. We put some stuff in. They not. Okay, Ben. I see Ben popping in. Thank you, Ben. You cannot pass 3 feet. Stay focused, team. Camera's on. Okay. What's up, Alex? You good? All right, Alex, you on that Ring doorbell? Your family got one? Some of you lagging a little bit. Okay, so failing to yield. Doorbells with cameras. In some countries, doorbells with cameras are banned. Oh my God. That's interesting. Interesting. Okay, when you're in public, there is no expectation of privacy. Okay? There's no expectation. When you're in public, there's no expectation of people can take a picture of you, take a video when you're in public. There are cameras everywhere. Okay, let's talk about pedestrian safety and legal driving. Hello, E, how you doing? Okay, more than 3,000 pedestrian crashes annually. And we're giving you numbers. More than 80% of crashes involve serious injury or fatality. Most pedestrian-related crashes occur in urban areas, most frequently between 3 p.m. and 10. Guys, you're getting out of school 2:30, 2:45, 3 o'clock. You're trying to zoom home, get some food, come back to practice, hang out with your friends. You're trying to be home before 10. You should. You're high school students. You should hang out. Almost 30% of drivers involved in pedestrian crashes are new drivers. I'll say it again. Almost 30% of drivers involved in pedestrian crashes are new. You're new drivers. I need you to be safe, Sarah. Carly, I need you to be safe. Jaron, I need you to be safe. I need you to be safe out here. What's the best part of a holiday meal? Put in your answer. All right, let's keep going. All right, so pedestrian safety. Handle it, E. Must come to a complete stop, right? That's basic. Come to a complete stop. That makes me feel uncomfortable as an instructor, and your parents are going to clock you T, right? What are you doing? I'm sorry. Okay, remember, you got to convince mom or dad to let you drive. Remember the other class? If you want to come back in 3 months, you got to have hours. If you don't have your hours, it's going to be 4 months, 5 months, 6 months. Do you really want that? No. The holiday seasons are coming up. Most of you should be driving by Christmas. Real talk. Most of you will be done next month. Think about that. You're like, I'm gonna get all my drives done. I'm gonna make sure I don't miss. The test is Tuesday. We have Monday and Tuesday. This is why we have class on Friday. Normally we're chilling. All right? Okay, must not pass the vehicle that is stopped. Allow pedestrians to cross. That car's in a crosswalk. When turning right and left, must yield to pedestrians into pedestrian crosswalk. I've seen a lot of almost near misses when drivers don't look and they almost hit someone on a bike. My niece and nephew went to that school. It's the biggest school in the state, but also they're regular teens like you. Kids speed in, they speed out, they drive fast. They get called down to the principal's office. When you're at a bigger high school, there's more events, more issues, more people coming in late, on the phone, posting a video, coming in late, drifting in the back parking lot. Why? We see those skid marks. Real talk. So what's the best part of the holiday meal? Let's keep going. You have joggers, pets, and other pedestrians at risk. Driving in the neighborhood. Enter and exit the driveway using a right turn or a left turn. There are 2 buildings. A lot of schools are going toward multiple buildings. One for the freshmen to keep them in their own, let's say you have 1,000 freshmen. You're going to keep them in their own building. They're safe, they're secure. Others have a 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th grade, right? So you have 6th graders in a high school. Not cool. It depends on the configuration of your district, okay? But more districts are going to that 9th grade academy. Then when you go to 10th, you're in the high school. You're in with juniors. You're in with seniors. Maybe a senior who's failed math and's got to repeat. Okay, making a right turn at a stop sign. Facts, yes. One of my students did fail English 10 and nothing he could do. You got to get your credit. Okay, pulling into traffic from the side of the road, speed bumps and potholes. Some of the neighborhoods in the city have speed bumps because people speed through neighborhoods. In the suburban area, you're not going to have speed bumps. It's not aesthetically pleasing. Perpendicular parking, angle parking. You have to know how to park. Let's keep moving. Type in what you learned from here. Come on. Driving in the neighborhoods. What will you do? Come on. Type it in. Type it in. Hey, Ben. Type in what you learned. Come on. Come on. You know, we're going to see some really good videos tonight. You know, we're going to do a nice quiz. I really want to bring you value. I really want you to learn. I want you to be safe in neighborhoods. Look, when you go in neighborhoods, when you get off the main road, Get your foot off that gas. Drop it down to 20. Start looking left, looking right. Look straight down the street. Look down the street. Okay, you got kids. They're playing every single day. Okay, it gets dark early. They're going to be out playing outside. They don't care if it's minus 20. They're out playing. No coat on, no hat on, runny nose. You have got to be aware. I want you to be safe. Okay, and you know the neighbors say, well, there's that truck again, right? He's landing in. There's that kid again. Yeah, his dad's a teacher. Well, I don't like to land in. You are perfect. You're a good driver. And then they keep sending your dad private mail. I don't like, ma'am, do you even know? Son, are you speaking? Dad, I swear. We talked about this in drive. Landon, I'm telling you, man, people are watching. They're watching. They're watching you. You're not doing anything wrong. Maybe you're moving a little quick. You're not over 25, but you're moving too fast for their security and safety. You have to adjust. Okay? And Landon, they may stand in the middle of the street. We need to talk to you. Dad, this lady is holding me hostage. I'll be right there, son. Don't say anything. It's true. It's true. Okay? Crypto's pretty good. Video cards, memory, anything but technology. So, Landon, it's like you're my nephew, man. I'm just giving you advice, man. Drive slow. Be friendly. You could be in a hurry, Landon. You could be hungry. Like you want to go home and get some cereal. Like your stomach's about to blow up. I know, but you cannot drive fast through the neighborhood. I'm giving you real advice, man. Real advice. All right, let's keep moving. Driving in a neighborhood. Before making any turns, you need to see. You need to search. You need to identify. You need to execute. Search, identify, execute. Green bean casserole, baby. So search, identify, execute. Because you're going to be going to your cousins, your nephews, your auntie, your uncle. If there is a stop sign or a red light, you must come to a complete stop. Don't get lazy in neighborhoods. Don't. If there's no stop sign, you will need to slow down. Stop sign, a red light, you stop, you look, you check. No stop sign, no stop light, you slow down and look. Let's keep moving. Okay. Stop sign, come to a complete stop. These are things, I'm coming to a complete stop. 3 seconds. 1001, 1002, 1003. Okay? Stop before the stop line. Yield to pedestrians. Look left, right, left. Okay? Signal. Signal. Because if there's a stop sign in a neighborhood that people keep blowing by, I'm telling you, they're going to be calling. Yeah, I pay my taxes. There are people blowing this stop sign. I want an officer here now. And there's an unmarked Charger. And now you blew the stop sign. You didn't stop completely and you get a ticket. Landon, I'm not going to manifest that on you. I'm just telling you, you better be stopping. All of you better be stopping in neighborhoods. Where to stop if there's no stop line? You want to stop. You stop behind the stop sign first. Then you inch forward. It's called showing the car. You stop behind the stop sign first, then you inch forward. You always have to pay attention to your surroundings. Because when I first started, I'm like, why are these drivers scared to move up and look at traffic? You got to stop behind the sign first, then you move up. Please remember this. Making a right turn. You want to search for who's in front of you, a jogger, a kid on a bike, e-bike, senior citizens, people jogging, people out walking. There's a lady in the morning, she's getting ready for the marathon. I try to leave at 6:30. She's running down the street, like scaring me, like, oh, I'm like, I see something running toward me. My dog is barking like, I'm going to protect you. This lady running down the street. She should have on a really bright colored jacket. She does not. I'm just thinking about this. She runs all the time in the morning. A lot of people train in the morning. Who's behind you? Who's beside you? Let's keep moving. They are people who are deaf and blind or limited visibility. Love that. Okay, making a right turn, you have to come to a complete stop, search in all directions. Guys, when you're driving with me this weekend, I'm just going to sit there. Many of you just have your blinders on. You just look straight ahead. There's a car. You didn't see it. There's a car. You didn't see it. You got to look. Don't be scared. That second and third drive, you're going to feel more comfortable. The speed and traffic patterns and roads around you. What time of day? We drive in the morning. I know some of you hate that. So you got to be ready, okay? Little kids and teenagers, they don't care. They're going to walk in front of you. So you have to be ready. What kind of road are you driving on? Dirt road, gravel, in a sub. They're really bigger homes. And you see different types of cars and trucks. Slow down, okay? Well, who are the other road users? Are there trucks? Are there cars? You got to be aware. Always be aware. If there are no stop signs, you want to slow down. Before your signal, 100 feet. Okay, let's look at E is execute, signal 100 feet before, start to process, search and look. It's like a video game. You want to look before you get up to the corner. Remember the risk in the neighborhood driving, check your mirrors, both sides. As you approach the turn, brake and slow down. Brake and slow down, because I'll take you guys in neighborhoods. We'll be on the main thoroughfare, downtown. Okay, let's get in this neighborhood. Let's be on the right side, R-I-G-H-T. Okay, there's the kid, slow down, cover your brake. I shouldn't have to tell you this, but for many of you, I do. As you approach the corner, begin to turn your wheel slightly to the right. A lot of you are on the wrong side of the road, the left, and you should be on the right. Shadow the brake, cover the brake. Once you have completed your turn, accelerate. Some of you slam the brake, slam the gas. Intersections. What do you do at intersections? Type in what you do. What do you do at intersections? Everyone type it in. What do you do at intersections? What's the best part of your meal? If there's no stop sign. Sometimes exiting a parking lot, stop before, yes, you do. You got to be careful because people will just walk out in front of you. People don't care, man. They don't. Thank you. Cracking open this Sprite. What's up, Miles? How you doing? All right, I'm back. Let's go. All right, here we go. Rules of the right of way. Intersections. Look before you get there. Check traffic. Look for people walking, bikes, people not paying attention. Intersections are the most dangerous place. Real talk. You got to be ready. Okay, signal early, cover the brake. Making a right turn, you signal 100 feet, half a block. You're checking your mirrors, you're looking. I need to see more of you do this weekend. Real talk. Making a right turn, you stopped or yield. You cover that brake. You turn. Some of you are scared to turn the wheel and you go to the left lane. And then I have to save you. I don't want to save you, but I'm there to help you. I don't grab the wheel because that takes your self-confidence away. Real talk. I don't want to take your self-confidence away, but we can't crash. So I'm very chilled about that. I will turn the wheel for you. If you turn too short, you're going to hit the curb. If you turn wide, you're going to go in the wrong lane. Both are dangerous. Okay, real talk. All right, let's keep going. Left turns are much more dangerous. Type in why left turns are more dangerous. We're halfway done with this. Tell me why left turns are more dangerous. Type that in. Why are left turns more dangerous? Why are you at greater risk? Please type it in. Let's go. Come on. You get in what you put in. I'm chilled. And then once we finish this, we'll shift gears. Come on. Put it in. Why are left turns more dangerous? Left turns are much more dangerous than other types of turns. When you turn left, you are crossing another road user's lane of travel. So as an instructor, I look at traffic ahead of us. I see you from my peripheral. You call it side eye. I see you from my peripheral, right? And I look at you. Are you even looking? Are you looking to the left? But you're not looking. Are you looking to the right? Are you looking at your foot? That's scary, right? You should be looking at cross traffic coming across you. Jaron, what you smashing on, man? What you eating, man? You eating that popcorn, boy? Yeah, I'm not mad. I got that Sprite right now. Pow. All right, let's keep going. So you got to yield to oncoming traffic. And once it's clear, then you can't hesitate. Also, thank you. You can't hesitate. A lot of beginners get their foot mixed up. They'll hit the brake, and I'm like, oh no. Or they'll slam the gas, and the car veers out of control. I've had it happen. So I want to make sure you wear thin-sole shoes. No Crocs, no foam shoes, thin-soled, comfortable shoes. Yes. When they put you at much greater risk. The only thing protecting you in a crash is the door and airbag. I'm aware of the danger as an instructor because I'm driving adults and teens who panic. This is why I don't cut it short. I make sure we have a lot of room in case you hit the brake, you don't do anything, you freeze. So I try to be really delicate with you because it's real. Making a left turn, you got to watch for pedestrians, oncoming traffic. You got to check for people on bikes because people on bikes should be riding with the flow of the traffic. People walking, if there's no sidewalk, are walking against the flow of the traffic. I'll say it again. People who are walking and there's no sidewalk are walking against the flow of the traffic. You see cars coming towards you. You never turn your back to oncoming traffic. People who are riding bikes should be riding with the flow of the traffic. So when we see people like this, I'm like, did you see that? Yeah, they're not following the rules. They don't have on a helmet either. And then if they're on an e-bike, you know they're going to have a concussion. Okay? The spikes are worse. Let's keep moving. Okay, we talked about left turn signal 100 feet before. Check your mirror, check your blind spot. Use controlled braking. Like this is going to help you guys this weekend because we're going to make a lot of left turns. Okay, we'll go around the intersection. We'll do 6 left turns. Okay, we'll switch. You do 6 left turns. Okay, switch. Next person do 6 left turns. Okay, 45 minutes done. Okay, let's do right turns. Boom, 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 boom. Done, switch. Left turns, right turns, consistency. Okay, let's go roundabouts. Downtown all the way up to 23. Oh, that's a fun drive. Double roundabouts. Small, narrow road. Okay? I'm giving you that vibe, man. Come on. Off topic, but apparently it's going to Not sure what that means. Give me some more information on that off topic, but apparently there was going to be R-rated. I don't know. Give me more information about that. Okay, give me more information. Let's keep moving. Stop signs, stop at the stop sign and then pull forward. Okay, never mind. You on that out of pocket. Come on, man. Give me more information on that, right? So use light acceleration. Don't turn real fast. If you turn real fast, you're going to crash into the opposite traffic across the double yellow. If you turn in the wrong lane, you're going to go to the right. Make sure not to push the brakes so hard. Like some people do that. They get very tense and nervous and they just, and I really am trying to get you relaxed in the car. Like, because I've been in this environment, I never assume. It is real life. It's not GTA. Right, it's not GTA. Okay, roundabouts. We're going through roundabouts. They're a big part of driving. Yield to traffic already in the roundabout. They're circular shape. They're safer than more traditional intersections. They have more conflict points. Yield to traffic already in. Many of you are going to go about 30 or 25. You should be going 15. And then unfortunately, I have to hit the brake for you. Okay? So what I need you to do is make sure you cover the brake. Make sure you take time. Please go in slow to your roundabout. Let's keep it moving. Okay, go in slow to the roundabout. Yield. What's up, Cole? Yield to traffic. Reduce your speed. Watch for bicyclists and pedestrians. You do not have to stop. A lot of you will lose focus and just stop. And then you miss your turn. All of a sudden, cars keep going, and cars are stacking up behind us. So you do have to yield. Please yield. Always keep to the right of the center island and travel in a counterclockwise direction. Use your right turn signal and continue to use your right signal and go through. Make it a simple left or right turn. Search, look for pedestrians, road users. If you're backing out of driveways, okay, put in what you learned about roundabouts. Put in what you learned. Let's go. Put in what you learned. Type it in. Let's go. I got a little time left. Sprite, boy. Woo! Sprite be hitting. Sprite be hitting. Get some Sprite. Get some echinacea, some tea. Okay? This is cold and flu season. People are tired. Okay? So you got to rest and take care of yourself. Because some of you will get tired. Rest and take care of yourself. Remember, Grace and Ben, 6 to 8. 6 to 8, Grace and Ben, 6 to 8. Tomorrow, p.m. Everything was good. Jaron and Noah, we'll take care of you tonight. We'll get it scheduled, okay? I'm chilled about it. We good. You guys are my priority. Drive time. Yeah, it's not like GTA. Always lock in. I'm serious though. It's like a mental mindset. Not locked in so far that you're like a computer, but lock in so you can see everything, right? Because people panic. Let's look through this. Let's talk about potholes. Heaven forbid we have a lot of those. No cap on the state. Potholes form in bad weather, okay? When water seeps into the pavement, we're talking about potholes. As a driver, you need to look ahead, look for potholes. A lot of you drive and you hit a really big crater and then you blow up our car. What does this mean? You break the tire. I had a young lady drive last winter. She hit a pothole, blew the front tire out. She started crying. I said, it's not your fault, young lady. I had to get the car over. We parked by Burger King. It was just available in the wintertime. Had to get the jack out, lug wrench. I had to change the tire. We couldn't call mom. We couldn't call dad. couldn't call the company. I had to change that tire. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, because you came in late. If you have 15 minutes, bye. Okay. I made it my 15 minutes. Okay, bye. Yes, put it in to cover yourself. Thank you. Thank you, Carly. All right, let's keep eating. So roundabouts are safer than traditional intersections. So let's talk about potholes. Slow down, reduce your speed. You don't want to slam brakes. Be aware of puddles. The puddles could be disguising how big the pothole is. Okay? And once every couple of years, we have a kid hit a big pothole. It bottoms out the tire. We saw what tires are made of yesterday. They're made of steel belts and rubber. And then when you hit that pothole, you hit the corner of that pothole and it pinches the tire, and then pow, you have a flat tire. And then you look at me and I look at you and I'm like, oh my God. Okay. So you got to know how to change that. All right, let's keep going. Speed bumps. They tell you to slow down. They're designed to control your speed. Some neighborhoods have this. Some gated communities have this. They have a gate to come in, get it, gated community. What about speed? Okay, give me some examples of 25 miles an hour. Where do you see this at? Type in a couple of examples. We're almost done with it. Speed bumps can bottom your car out. They're really hard on your suspension. So you really have to be aware. Hey, come on down a second. Miles, come down a second. E, you're going to see my son. He came home real quick. I want you to come down a second. I want you to say hi. I got the camera on. All right, E, you're going to see my son. See this guy. E, this is my son right here.
Oh, I'm looking at the class.
No, that's close. Okay. E is in New York. And what arena team are you going to in New York?
The Albany Firebirds arena team, defending champions, 2024 Albany Firebirds.
All right, go. All right, E, you saw that, man. All right, you'll see us more. All right, E, you saw him. I love you too. Be safe. All right, guys, let's keep it going. So 25 miles an hour, residential area. Slow down. Little kids, people on e-bikes, people speeding through the neighborhood, cameras. You could be falsely accused. Let's use Landon again. I swear that kid, Dad, as soon as I come off the main road, I don't know, they must be like having a radar gun on me or something. So Landon, you got to be careful. People imagine things, and you got to be a gentleman if the people try to pull you over. They're like, he ran me over. No, you stopped me. You surrounded me. Dad, what do? Be nice. Okay, so you don't want to get in a physical situation with people. Real talk. You do not. Right? Yeah, you do not. Yeah, he's the fourth. He's carrying on that. I'm the third. He'll probably have all girls, right? All right, so let's keep moving. Okay, type in what video you want to see. Wham Bam, road test prep. Type in what you want to see. Do a quizzy. Yeah, he's probably gonna have all girls. He's moody. He's moody. That's another story. You never know. Type in what you want to see. Wham Bam. Okay, we're gonna see Wham Bam. We'll do some quizzies. The second half of class, it's about you. Okay, well, I have some work for you. Oh, Wham Bam, please. Okay, all right. Give me 1 second. E, I'm blessed to have you see that guy. I'm not Bill Cosby, but I wish I had his money. Give me 1 second, guys. Put in more questions for me, and then we'll go from there. But the biggest thing about neighborhoods, you got to be safe. E, delete this person. Okay? Delete this person. You owe some date rape stuff, man. What are you talking about, bro? You sound crazy, man. People say some crazy stuff on here, but then when they get deleted or removed, they want to cry. Okay, only come on here if you're serious about driver's ed, right? This is what we're talking about. People say some crazy stuff on here. I'm gonna lock my man up. Hold on. So people going crazy. All right. So put in more questions you have. Thank you. Yeah, I want you to see that. I got my dog down here. She on the couch chilling. Give me 1 second.
Road rage gets ugly in a hurry, but this time instant justice hits back hard.
All right, guys. I want to say thank you. I do appreciate you. Happy Friday. I want to say thank you so much, E. I really appreciate you. You're going to meet the family. It's all good. Guys, make sure you subscribe. I really appreciate you. Get well, E. Please, I will talk to you later. Bye.